Hi, folks. How are you today? I'm just looking for my live here. There we go. My live. Oh, yes. I'm going to share me out to a couple places. Hopefully, y'all are having a great day. Happy St. Patty's Day, everyone. So, when you hop on, say hi. Tell me where you're watching from. Tell me if you're having a good St. Patty's Day. I hope you are. Um, Hold on here. I want to just get me a couple places. A couple of my groups. Go there. And let's go to here. Y'all, it's been a hot minute since I was live. I've been really busy. Ooh, Lordy. Last week I wanted to go live several times and I ended up just not being able to because I had something else that was like a higher priority thing I had to deal with. And so it's been a hot minute since I've been live. So I hope my friends hop on. I hope you haven't forgotten about me. Happy St. Patty's Day. I know. Probably everyone has forgotten about me. We'll give it a minute. I'm doing this cute little leprechaun. And I hope y'all will enjoy it. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. And then if you're here on the replay, all you need to do is just type in hashtag replay. Let me know you're here. Say hi to me. I like to talk. And I don't like being by myself. So there we go. I'm all by myself right now. Anyway, all right, let's get started. We're going to do this cute little leprechaun because it is St. Patty's Day and it is such a fun holiday for all, I guess they say like, you're Irish for a day. But it's all in good fun. And so tell me, do you have any Irish? Do you know if you have any Irish, in your bloodline? My dad has a little bit in his bloodline. My mom does not. My mom is all England. And then, in America too, but mainly come from England. But my father has some in his line. Anyway, all right, we're going to get started just painting this cute little St. Patty's Day. A little leprechaun. Why not, right? Nothing fancy. Just a little something, something cute. I drew him out a little bit ago. Something a little different. I love gnomes. If you've been with me for any length of time, you know I do love my gnomes. And so this is he's kind of gnomish, except for he has a face. I'm gonna fix that a little bit. My brush kind of got away from me a little bit right there. Hey, Cindy, how are you? Hopefully you're having a great St. Patty's Day. Tell me, do you have any Irish in you, or are you like me and just being Irish for a day? Enjoying all the good Irish stuff. I'm not one for corned beef because I don't like salt. And so I don't like the taste of salt. So I don't do corned beef, but I have shepherd's pie for later. I'm looking forward to that. 16% Irish. All right. There you go, Cindy. What are you doing for St. Patty's Day? Are you doing anything fun? Are you doing anything Having any special meal or anything like that? We're just getting some green on this hat here. That's all we're doing. It's just a little bit of green coming in there. I'm going to put a little bit in here. We just need it in the background. This is part of his hat too. He's a little leprechaun. So he's a little bit different than a gnome, but not much. No plans. Okay. Are you fixing any kind of good food? Food's always a good thing to be having. I'm just going to put a little bit out there. Just a little bit. I just want some of this green to be in this background here. Just a little bit darker in certain areas of the hat. And just no plans. Okay. I always like if you're gonna cook something or just have something kind of funnish, you know, something like I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and just give some green on his little sleeves here. We're gonna come in with a little bit of decorative stuff, so it doesn't have to be perfect. He's just gonna be cute. That's all our goal is just to make him cute. Leftovers. Going to watch Darby O'Gill and the Little People. Okay. That's cool. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like it's kind of cute. I don't watch a whole lot of TV or movies or anything like that, so I'm a little out of the loop when it comes to some of that. So I'm a little out of the loop. Anyway, but it sounds really good. We're going to decorate up everything. I'm just getting some green on all of his clothing. And then we'll decorate up everything. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? Hopefully you're having good to see you. Hopefully you're having a good St. Patty's Day. Really good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? I'm hoping my friend Dee comes on. She is Irish, or her husband. I think she is, but definitely her husband. Other than allergies, yeah, I'm sure. Oh, maybe with the young Sean Connery. I was gonna say I thought that was an older movie. Like I thought that I had heard the name before, and I was thinking like an older movie, but I wasn't 100% sure. If I had the right one in mind. Good, I did. Yay! I'm not great with movie titles and names and things like that, so when I get it right, I'm like, yay, I had it right. I'm not really good with that. So we're just making this cute little leprechaun since it is, I'm just going to darken a few areas just a little bit more than what I have on. Since it is, hey, Dee, how are you? We're both here. Okay. I didn't see the other D comment either. So, hey, D and D. If you don't comment, I don't know you're here. You sneak in on me, which is good. So we've got like a couple of just fun. We're just doing a couple of fun little well, I wouldn't say a couple. We're just doing one fun little um leprechaun. So anyway, gonna just kind of make it look like it's bunched up a little bit there. There we go. Yeah, allergies. I think allergy season is among us, even though it's kind of early for allergies. I think it's here. Everything here seems to be wanting to bloom. My weeping cherry tree is just like has bloomed out overnight. I took a picture of it today. It's not quite full yet, 100%, but it's coming. It's coming. And um it's getting there. Just putting in some dark down in here. Now he's gonna have a little beard, and he's gonna have all the things, some hair and stuff. But I just want to work this in so when I put the beard on top, it's there. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry you had to go to the doctor for him. That's pretty bad. Yeah. I'm gonna knock on some wood because you need it. And just say I tend not to. Because soon as you're like, oh, I don't have a problem arrives, right? I tend to not have too much of an issue in the springtime. My issue is more in the fall when there's like the ragweed and all of that. That tends to get me. And so whereas the um just normal, I'm looking for something. Um mm, let me see. This might be enough. I want a little touch of like a tealy color or bluey color. I might go with that right there. I might try one of the colors and then try the other if this one doesn't give me what I'm looking for. But I tend to be more in the yes, it does. This is the worst it's ever been. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad this year. I've been hearing people talk about it, and like it started early, and it's been pretty, but it's gotten warmer earlier, definitely. And I wanted just a little more, but I think this is going to be not really. We'll go back over it. I just wanted a little bit of a, it's not really the color I wanted. But it will serve its purpose to darken that, or to give it just a different color. Once I go back over it, it'll come in there with just a little bit of a color. Yeah, it was really nice here yesterday and the day before. It's a little chillier here today because it's just, I won't say because it just is chillier. And so it definitely is definitely chillier here today. So than it was yesterday or the day before, but it was unseasonably warm here. We're going to give just a little like leather or something band on the hat. We're going to create that. Just like a little leather band here. We won't see the whole thing. We're going to cover it up. Or a portion of it. We're going to cover up. But I'm happy to be here with y'all today. And if you haven't heard, I'm part of this course collab, creative course collab. And this is my tutorial. A little girl swinging in her swing. And today actually is the last day at this price, and then it goes to an evergreen price, which is just a little higher. So it's always going to be available, but it's just going to be a little bit more expensive. So today, if you're interested in it, is the day to grab that course. I'll put the link. It's creativecoursecollab.com/spring8 because there's 8 tutorials in the whole thing. There's 8. And I teach you how to paint that on like a decoupage. We decoupage on a 10 by 10 canvas, and then we paint on top of the decoupage paper. Thank you, Cheryl. And then there's all kind of tutorials in there. There's other painting techniques. There's hand lettering techniques. There's 3D stenciling, or you could do it on a wall. You could do like a faux wall. You could do it on a canvas. You could do it on pretty much anything you want to. And there's creating like an architectural piece. You could create the piece, or you could like upcycle something using the same techniques and create like a chippy wood, shabby chic. It's really cute. Hey, Kimberly, how are you? Kimberly is one of the artists in the Creative Course Collab. She's doing a hand lettering piece that teaches you how to hand letter, and it also painting bowl flowers too. So there's all kind of stuff to learn in this course. It's an awesome course, and today is the last day at this price. So grab it. It's time to grab it. Because, I mean, there's faux stained glass. So, if you want to learn how to do like a stained glass window or make a sun catcher, that's super cool. I can't wait to do that one. I have always, and I've never done it because it's so expensive, right? Wanted to have stained glass in my bathroom. I have like these I have like a whirlpool type tub, you know what I'm talking about? And on the side of it, it has these like long narrow windows. And I mean, they're actually like pretty wide, but they're tall. So, they're like rectangle, tall, slender rectangle windows. And I've always wanted to put stained glass, like hang stained glass in the middle of them. I never have done it because it's too expensive. I can't afford them. Like, it's like way expensive, and I'm cheapy, and I'm like, yeah. But I've always wanted them, And I've looked at like, the antique ones and stuff like that. And you're like, anywhere I've seen them from anywhere from $800 to like $1,200, just one panel. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do that. That's expensive. That's expensive. So, but I think it'd be cool to create that. So I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna do that and create that, because how cool would that be? And then not only that, like, and the way it's done, I mean, I'm not sure, but it looks pretty awesome. And then, I mean, the hand lettering is like a no-brainer, right? Because we all want that. I've been wishing to be able to hand letter forever, and I don't know. I'm not the greatest at it. I'm not saying I don't do it, because I do on my paintings from time to time, but it's a hard push to say it's good. That's a hard push. Like, it's really a hard one to say it's good. We're going to give it just a little buckle there. It really is. It really is an amazing course. It really is. I'm gonna do up a little bit of a, normally I mix for my skin tone color, but in this case, I'm just gonna use a little bit of honey brown and white and make my skin tone color. And so it's a lot of fun. There's modeling paste, creating art with modeling paste, making like a shabby chic look. I know I'm forgetting. I know I haven't named off 8 yet. It's not that I'm forgetting. It's just that my brain, when I'm live, doesn't always work. I mentioned the one step, or the one stroke. Sorry, not one step, one stroke. So like the one stroke painting, can learn how to do that. That's always super cool when you're trying to do like flowers and stuff like that. That's a super cool technique. That's in here. It's like a for beginners too, which is really cool. If you've never tried the one stroke and you love painting, you should try it. If you know Donna Dewberry, I don't know. You don't hear much of her anymore. And I'm not sure I really understand the why that is, because she used to be really popular. Like, you go into Michael's and you see like all the one stroke stuff, and now it's like I don't think that's even in Michael's anymore. If it is, it's just a little teeny tiny little section that you're like, what? So that's in this course. I mentioned the modeling paste, creating the cutest little shabby kind of chic. It's perfect for a mantle, a shelf, little bunny. Super cute. I'm just like kind of filling in a little bit here and there and here. I'm doing it the way I'm doing it, so then I can see all the different layers. Okay. Yeah, I knew she was like still teaching, and she's still part of like the plaid program and all that. I'm just surprised that, you don't see more of her, but because it used to be super popular, like back, I keep hearing something. I don't know what I'm hearing, because I'm like down here by myself. I don't know what I'm hearing though. I don't guess nothing. I think I'm just paranoid. I don't know. But I'm looking. Where's my little thing? I'll get you a little closer. I don't see it. Nowhere. Oh, it fell. It's down here on the floor. There we go. That might be better. Yeah, I was gonna say it's something that was like really popular back some time, and then it was like, oh, thank you, Sherry. Thank you. Um, it was really popular because I know before I got married, like my mom and I, we we like did a little bit of it. We did up mailboxes and like that was back that's been back some time. That's been some time ago that we did that. He's gonna be holding something. I don't know yet what. Probably like a little shamrock, I'm thinking, but I'm just getting a hand in there. It's not that great. But it's gonna be what it's gonna be, and it's gonna be okay. Um Yeah, but the technique is still the thing is, it's like, as even though it's been that long, the technique is still like very sound technique and the way it works and all. So, yeah, little hey Georgia, how are you? Good to see you. Yep, he could hold a little pot of gold. He could be holding anything. We'll figure out what he's holding. We'll figure out what he's holding and we'll put that in there. I just recently supported local artists in my town. That's awesome, Sherry. It's always good when you support somebody local. That's important. And it means a lot too. I know it does for me when I have my local support here. It means a lot. It's just special. I love my online support too, but when you can like be in the same room, it just makes it sweet. Hey, Lori. It's a creative course collab. It's a collaborative course. It has like 8 different tutorials in it. And I was just talking about the different tutorials that are part of it. There's 8 different ones, and who make up the 8 different tutorials that make up the course. And I'm doing, this is mine. Little girl swinging. And then Kimberly, who's on, I think she's still on. She has a hand lettering one where she teaches painting bowl flowers and then hand lettering. And then thank you, Lori. And then there's modeling paste, art done with modeling paste, a bunny. There's like a faux wall done with 3D stenciling, which is super cool because you could do it on a background of a canvas, or you could just do it on like a huge canvas and hang it on the wall instead of doing like a whole wall. Or you could do a whole wall. I mean, the techniques are there to show you how to do it. You can figure out how you would want to apply it. I'm gonna give this little guy like I want to give him some kind of orangey, yellowy hair. And so I'm just gonna give him a little hair. I'm gonna put some out here on his ear. Just go carry it out a little bit, and then he's gonna have some that's gonna be coming down the side of his face. We'll come in with a finer brush and give a little more. But for right now, I'm just using this kind of like on the chisel edge and putting just a little bit in there so it's kind of thick. Hey, Kelly, happy St. Patty's Day. Isn't he the cutest? I was asked to do like a leprechaun for a paint party. And guys, I have been like in my head, like trying to figure out a leprechaun that wasn't like scary. Yeah, leprechauns are kind of like, you look at the pictures and you're like, yeah, no, no, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. And so I'm gonna do something similar to a gnome, but try to keep it not so scary. I mean, I'm not gonna be doing it this year, obviously, but you know, but next year. This year I was like, I ran out of time. I'm like, I don't know. I'm out of time to design this thing. I couldn't in my head, it just wouldn't come together. And then I've still been thinking about it and thinking about it. And I was like, been wanting to go live all week to do something for St. Patty's Day. And I was like, you know what? But I didn't get a chance to. And then it's been real busy. But I didn't want a whole week to go by without seeing y'all. I miss y'all when I'm not live. I really miss you when I'm not live. So this is going to be his little beard. Because he's going to be kind of like a cross between a gnome and a leprechaun. So I want him to have a little beard kind of hanging off of his chin. We'll figure out what he's holding in a little bit. All right. I'll see you later, Lori. Cut her cabbage. She must be having corned beef and cabbage. My mom and them are having corned beef and cabbage tonight. She invited me. I'm like, no, thank you. I do not like the taste of salt, and so I don't. No, thank you. I'm just gonna have his beard be down here. I don't know what's gonna be down here. This is kind of a weird area. It's got his feet, and I think I'm gonna put something between his feet. So I'm just gonna put some hair in here and like call it good. Like, is he squatting? Is he sitting? What's he doing? I don't know. Yeah, corned beef and cabbage is what you're having. I'm having shepherd's pie is what I'm having for dinner tonight. My mom made it. We had a St. Patty's Day party at my church yesterday, last night, and she made that, and there was like 2 nice helpings left, and she was gonna have the corned beef and cabbage. And she was like, she was asking if who wanted to take it home, and I'm like, I'll take it. Like, I need something for tomorrow night. Like, don't be giving away my St. Patty's Day meal now at the church. I spoke up real quick. I was like, I'm gonna take it. Oh, I love him. He's gonna be super cute. Yeah. Soda bread and Irish stew. Yeah. I'm not making the soda bread, but yeah. We're just gonna have that and we're gonna call it good. I've got a lot to do and then I have a call later with some friends and like it's all good. It's gonna be all good. So I want to just use a little bit of brown and put in a little bit of detail in his skin area. He's not going to be like really detailed. But like I said, we're all Irish for a day, right? Even if we don't have any Irish in us. Like I have a little bit. I have a little bit because my dad's family has some. It's probably a very small percentage. But my dad's family does have some. And I don't have a whole lot though. My mom's family doesn't have any that I know of. I guess, there could be something, but my mom's family is mainly from England. I need a smaller brush. I'll need a smaller brush. So, hers is pretty much like very strong from England. Kind of on both sides of her family, actually. And so you're half Irish. Wow. Cindy here is saying I think she said 16%, something like that. I'm like, that's very specific. Like, she must have gotten one of those, like, what, 23andMe or something like that, they call it. I think that's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool when you know that. I've never done one of those. But I always worry when I do hands that I'm end up with like 6 fingers, so I have to count them out and make sure I don't end up with like ancestry DNA. Oh, okay. Both parents have full-blooded Irish mamas. Wow. That's pretty cool. Actually, I don't want that. I want this color. Yeah, let's go with this color. Let's go with this color. Um, So happy if for anybody who's just hopping on, happy St. Patty's Day. And let's just see here. I don't know what I want to do. All right, we got to make some decisions. I'm going to put some four-leaf clovers and some flowers and all of that. But what is he holding? And it's a he, obviously. He's got a beard. We're not making him a he'd be cute. Say, well, I'm gonna have him in clover. I am gonna have some clover in here and little flowers in here. So that's going on now. And then I'm going to we're gonna decide what he's holding in his little hand. So it could be, I don't know. I don't know what. Y'all help me with that. I'm looking to for you all to help me with that. Actually, I think this brush. I don't know why I'm doing all this stuff. We do need some luck of the Irish, don't we? A pot of gold or a fiddle, maybe. You always come up with the funniest, a fiddle. Is a fiddle like an Irish thing? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it is. I don't know. I guess it kind of is, isn't it? Well, I mean, at least that's what. I mean, that's kind of what. I guess like the river dance and all that, right? Kind of. A harp. Well, that's interesting. I would have never thought of a harp. To be quite honest with you, I would have never like if you'd have been like, what instruments are Irish? A harp would have never come to mind. It just would not have. That's really interesting. Well, there's one little shamrock sitting beside him. A pipe. Yeah, I can see the pipe. I can see the pipe. Maybe. Y'all, I'm not very versed in what leprechauns carry. I know it's like pot of gold, like a pot of gold. I don't know. I need help, y'all. So tell me. Some don't take all day to. Some don't take all day to paint like a heart. Like, I'd have to look up what harp looks like. I mean, I know what it looks like in my head, but, like, be easy on me, okay? Give me, like, a break every now and then. A hammer and a shoe. Harpist playing in the cliffs. A hammer and a shoe. Okay. I can't say I would have thought of that either. What are they, like little cobblers or something? I'm just gonna have like little greenery or something there. Just something. I don't know. I want to have little flowers and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna build up some stuff for flowers to also be incorporated in here. And then we can put whatever we want in here. We need a few more shamrocks. Oh, a horseshoe. That would be good. That would be good. Yeah, that kind of is like a good luck thing, right? Cheryl, it has been. You have a good one. Hope your allergies get better real soon. So let's just do like the little horseshoe thing. I think that would be really cute. Like, I made it a little too thick, but that's okay because I decided I wanted to make it a little bigger. And so I wanted it to be bigger. This is like a horseshoe from a Clydesdale. We'll thin it out in that middle part in just a minute. We're gonna let that dry and then we're gonna come in and thin it out just a little bit. I kind of like that little idea of having that. We're gonna put a few other little flowers in around him, and we're gonna put a few more shamrocks too. Maybe a few up on the hat and stuff. But we gotta finish his eyes. Go ahead and we got some detail work to do. What do y'all think? I think he's turning out cute. Need a little more of my skin tone color here to cover up a little bit where I got a little too thick around his nose, making his nose look like it was it was broken or something, I don't know. I'll take back a little bit of that around his cheek. Now he looks a little bit happier. I tell you what, the March winds are definitely making their appearance today here. It's been windy. It started up not long after I got back from church, and it's been going at it. So gonna clean up a little, add a little green in there. I'm gonna add just a little bit of blonde and a little bit of light orange. So, how is everyone? I have missed y'all. What do y'all think? Y'all liking him? Y'all gotten quiet. Y'all were like chatting away, and then all of a sudden it's like it's super quiet. Few people left, and then it's just been like cricket, cricket. I like it when y'all talk to me. It makes my day. Again, I'm gonna thin out this a little bit with some of the hair coming in here. Thin out that. Sleepy but good, yeah. Now down in Mississippi, how much is St. Patty's Day a big deal, or is it just kind of like however big a deal you want to make it? Like, do they have parades and all that stuff, or is it just kind of a little more on the subdued side? I don't know. Like, I know, like in New York City, I don't know if they still do it, but they used to have like parades, and then in Chicago, like they dyed the river there. Big parade yesterday. Oh, cool. Did you know original color of St. Patrick's Day was sky blue? Yes, I do, because St. Patrick wore blue. He actually did not wear green. Isn't that funny? That he did not wear green. Like, we wear green in honor to like celebrate him, and really St. Patrick wore blue. He didn't wear green. And his name wasn't Patrick either. he became St. Patrick, but he didn't start out as being a Patrick. Isn't that funny? Like, what? I got all these different, not this year, we didn't play the game this year at church, but last year at church, I got all this, like, little trivia, and they had to guess whether it was true or false, and some of those things were on there, as to how true they were or false they were. So, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to do that. But kind of fun little facts. I should have printed out the little sheet. We could have done our little game here today. I didn't think about it. I'd have to go back and pull it up. I don't remember all the questions on there. But one of it was St. Patrick wore green, true or false, and of course that was a false. He did not. So funny. Anyway. Kelly got her facts down, y'all. What do we think? I think we're almost done with him. We got to add a few more little flowers and stuff, but I think other than that, we're going to be almost done. Not bad, huh? I got to remember where my little things were on here. Like, I don't know. Oh, I think this is just supposed to be like a little flower, not something that is a shamrock. I don't think I'm trying to make a shamrock out of something that's not. Here we go. But that was brilliant. I would put him out every year. The green is said to have been from the rebellion. Okay. He'll go out. He'll go out every year. I'll set him on my table. And he'll go out every year. I'll bring him out. He's kind of cute. Next year I might make a paint party from him. I don't know. We'll see. Not this year, obviously. Missed the boat on that. Yeah, it would be fun. It would be a fun paint party, I think. Sometimes, you get this is hard. This one's hard. But I think it would be okay. I think folks can do it. And of course, it wouldn't be like quite this detailed because you want them to finish like sometime that evening. You don't want to be there like quite all night. Just half the night. I tease. We have a few. For the most part, I don't have too much problem with that, but and really the most important thing is that they're happy, and so that's like all good for me. And so I don't say, I would never be like, unless the place was like closing and I had no choice. Like, sorry, we can't stay. It's closing. I've never had to do that, thankfully. Thankfully, I've never had to do that. I'm thankful for that. Just a little dark in there, but it is fun. I enjoy doing them so much. Give it just a little definition. Oh, good. I'm glad, Debbie. Thank you. He's kind of cute. He's coming along. The the little gnome, I mean the little leprechaun. He's kind of like a cross between a leprechaun and a gnome. Really. He kind of is. He's holding a lucky horseshoe. The golden horseshoe that everyone is seeking out. Our little leprechaun has a hold of it. Isn't he adorable? He's adorable. But I also give a couple other little flowers, little white flowers, I think, on there. Maybe just something that isn't green. Something that isn't green. Just to kind of set off the other part, right? And so that's all we're looking to do is just like little flowers that can just set off everything else. Nothing fancy. Just some little like springtime. And it can be layered on top. It doesn't matter. Big and small. Oh, this one's going all over the place. It's okay. And you just kind of want them. They're just like 5 little petals. I'm just like plop, 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 plop. These are super simple. Okay. Something like that. Remember how we had that little bit of blue on there? I'm just going to come in and just touch just a little bit of blue in the centers. Add a little bit of blue. And then what I'm going to do, shamrocks are super simple, guys, to do. You just think about hearts and you put them together. All you have to do. Just gonna put them together. I'm just gonna put 3 on this one up here. His name, what is his name, guys? We need to name him real quick before I hop off. I'm gonna be going off in a minute or two. We need to give him a name. What's his name? He needs a name. I'm getting that weird color. We need a name. Patty. His name is Patty. His name could be Lucky. What do we think? Oop. I just dropped my paintbrush right in my lap. Just need to add like a little bit of whimsy. Just a little sparkle in that eye. Yeah, a little twinkle in his eye. He always needs a little twinkle in his eye. Gotta have that twinkle, or they don't look like they're alive. You want to bring them to life, guys. Add the twinkle in the eye. It's important. Don't be afraid to add a little bit of white to them. It actually makes all the difference in the world. That and a little bit of black. because it makes a difference. Y'all are quiet. Y'all get quiet, y'all get real quiet. Like real quiet. Get a little too bright, just go back over it with a little bit of your green. It will soften it. Or whatever color you need to go back over it with. Sometimes you get it a little too bright and you just need to go back in and just come in and put a little bit of noise. I don't know what that means. Noise. What's noise? Is my sound doing something weird? Or are you talking about the white and black are making noise? I don't know. I'm not following. I'm not following what's making noise. I think he's rather cute. What are y'all thinking? The more of this you do, guys, I know it. I probably said this 100 times and it probably gets really old. But the more of these you do, the better your painting looks. That's the truth. Like, make some noise, right? Make some noise. Everybody out there in Facebook land, make some noise. Noise it up. Y'all know I like noise. Like chit chat to me. I love it. I like it when you chit chat. And I know what folks are doing, what folks are up to, how folks are. I'm nosy like that. It's not really nosy. I'm more like, I just care. I'm not really nosy about that. I just care. You ready for a nap? Sound like a plan to me, girlfriend. Sounds like a plan to me. I think I am done with him. I think he's super cute. My sister could use lots of prayers. Oh no. Oh no, Kelly, I am so sorry. Kelly, I don't know your sister's name, but I will keep your sister in my prayers. That they can stop it, or that there's something that they can do to slow it down a little bit or something. Oh, that's scary. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you. But I think he's kind of done. I think he's a little bit done. And so I'm going to just take a little green. I'm going to get some water on it. I'm going to use some water and I'm going to water it down a little darker green. I just want to come in here. I probably should have done this before I put all these flowers in, but I didn't. So I'm just going to go around them a little bit. If I get into them, it's going to be okay. I just want to give him the indication that he's grounded, okay? Because if not, then everything is just floating. And I don't like floating things. And so, like, these flowers and all this stuff shouldn't be floating. It should be grounded. And so I'm just watering down the paint so it doesn't really cover up. And I'm trying not to really paint over top of. I'm going around as best I can. But I'm just going to scratch in a little bit of light ground there. Just so he is a little bit grounded. That is always something you can do. You don't have to do the full thing. It doesn't have to be all the way down. It doesn't have to even be solid. It just needs to have a little darker just to say, yep, he's sitting there and he's grounded. And it makes a big difference in your paintings, guys. And if you don't have stuff just floating, you can see the difference it made just in doing that and how it made those flowers even pop out a little bit more. Maybe a little too much. Maybe my shamrocks kind of got covered up a little bit. But that's okay. We know they're there. We know they're hiding. They are magical. Well, they are a little bit. So I guess they could float, but we're not going to have ours floating. Ours is just going to be hanging out right there with his on. And I think we're pretty much done. So y'all have a great St. Patty's Day. I hope y'all have fun. I hope you have something fun planned to eat, something fun planned to do. But here's our little leprechaun gnome. And I think he's super cute. He's got his orange little hair and beard, and he's holding his little horseshoe. And anyway, he's a little different than some of the gnomes, but because he got a face. But isn't that just the cutest thing? All right. Well, y'all have a good rest of your day. I will see you next week. I will be live on Monday, I'm hoping. Get back to my normally scheduled program, right? If I can. Remember the Creative Course Collab. Today is the last day at this price. This is my tutorial. There are 7 other tutorials who are part of it. And she is mine. And she's happy swinging on her little swing. And anyway, I will see you all. I'll see you all hopefully on Monday. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye.